Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. How are you all doing this evening? I don't know about you, but the full moon and eclipse really rocked my world, and I feel like I'm still feeling the effects of it. This morning, I woke up and I told my husband I felt like I was in Groundhog Day. And I'm sure, hopefully, you all know the movie Groundhog with Bill Murray. And I just wanted to pull the covers up over my head and stay in bed. And you wake up and you have that glazed look in your eye, and you're thinking, oh, I don't want to do this again. That was my morning. And it was a little bit of a stressful day, I have to say. And so, we've got so much going on in our world right now. Not only physical world within the human life, we've got a lot going on in the cosmos as well, and it is really, really stirring things up. And as you see, what is going on right now. So not only do we have everything going on in the outside world, but we have our personal life too, that we're going through things. And it makes it very interesting and kind of hard to navigate a little bit. Which brings me to my topic tonight. So, of course, I'm going to have a topic. I always have a topic. So it's really interesting when we are stressed out and we are finding it hard to navigate. It feels like we're pushing against everything. Everything we try to do, it's not working, it's falling apart. Miscommunication, things are getting, balls are getting dropped, and things are just going crazy. It is the biggest sign from the universe, and my coworker is going to laugh at me right now. It is the biggest sign that you are out of alignment. You are out of alignment with the universe. You are out of alignment, possibly in your spiritual path as well. And that's kind of where I found myself today. I was really feeling out of alignment. And as much as I hate to say it, I'm still human. I'm still in this life to learn as much as I can about the human experience. And I found myself in very stressful modes. In fact, all week, really. And that's why I woke up feeling like I was in Groundhog Day, not wanting to deal with this all over again. And so, in the famous words of Matt Kahn, who I absolutely love dearly, when you are in stress mode, it is the biggest sign that you are out of alignment with what's going on in the universe. And so what do you do at that point? You're at your wit's end. You have controlled the situation as much as you can control, and you're not getting any results. That, my friends, is where you call upon the universe. And again, in the famous words of Matt Kahn, the most important spiritual practice that you'll ever do in your life is to call upon the universe. The universe, angels, guides, however you want to call the universe, are here and waiting to help you. And until you call upon them, they cannot intervene. So when you find yourself in these stressful situations, you are out of alignment and you're needing help. And it's the hardest thing for us little humans to do, is ask for help. We are so strong-willed. We come here going, yep, I can do this. I have planned to do this, and I can do this. And for some reason, it has been ingrained in us that asking for help is a weakness. Actually, asking for help is the strongest element that you can ever have in your life. And if we can understand that piece of it, we would be able to tackle anything. We would be able to take on whatever it was and know that we're going to be able to get through it. And you don't have to be in spiritual practice to understand this. This can be everyday life. Asking for help in your job, asking for help from your family, asking for help from your friends, no matter how big, how small, asking for help. It's no different than asking for help with the universe. So I have to tell you a story. Today, in my stressful points of view, I had to remove myself from my computer and the room and take a little break and do my own techniques. And boy, let me tell you, taking on your own medicine is, for anybody, is really hard to swallow. So I took my own advice. I took my own medicine. I removed myself from the situation, did some breathing exercises, and called upon the universe and surrendered. I cannot do this alone. I ask for your guidance. I ask for you to intervene now and to help me figure out what I cannot figure out. And let me tell you, I will be the first one to tell you, some really miraculous things started happening. I got some calls from people and I was getting the help that I needed, the help that I wasn't getting before. So it's of no coincidence that I stopped, surrendered, and asked for help, and help arrived. It's being open to receiving that help and then being in the awareness when it shows up for you. And of course, always be willing to thank the universe afterwards and say thank you for bringing the help when I needed it most. So remember, you're not here on earth to do this alone. You always have help available at your fingertips 24/7, all of the time. Use your resources. Let life happen a little easier, a little more free-flowing. It's going to make all the difference in the world. So that is my tip for you guys for tonight. And right now, we are going to go to the phone lines. And we have Belinda in New Hampshire. Good evening, Belinda, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Good evening.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Can you hear me all right? Good, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I can hear you just fine. What can I help you with tonight?
You can help me with a bunch of things. I've got...
Okay, well, let's start with number one.
Okay, love life. And my career. Other than that, I think I'm okay.
So, love life. Is that what you said?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me tune in to see what your loved ones have to say. So give me just a moment. There's going to be a little bit of silence during this time, but I will be right back with you, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, Belinda, so what I'm being shown from your loved ones is that, number one, you have the biggest heart ever. You are just an amazing giver, and you have a hard time receiving.
Okay.
And it's the receiving part of it that you kind of have a block on. And so because of that, you're actually blocking somebody from being able to come into your life.
Okay.
So the first thing, they're showing me some of the things that will help kind of release that block is by first off being able to, even the littlest things like compliments, being able to receive a compliment. And when someone gives you a compliment, oh, you look fantastic today, don't come back with, oh, wow, I really had a hard night. I didn't sleep well. I have bags under my eyes. My hair is a mess. Come back with a simple thank you. And that just starts opening up the doors, because I'm being shown that you're kind of blocked in your lower chakras, and it's all about relationships, right? Our lower chakra, the solar plexus and the sacral chakras are all about relationships, not only a relationship to others, but a relationship to ourselves. And I'm also being shown that there's a component there where you struggle to have a good relationship with yourself. And, the first and foremost thing when we talk about relationships is that you have to have a good relationship with yourself. You have to feel good about who you are as a person and being able to receive yourself as a person. And a lot of times when we are givers, as you are, we kind of squelch that because it's just so innate for us to give that we forget how to receive.
True.
Okay. Is that making sense? Is that making sense to you?
Yeah, I'm getting better at it.
Good for you. It is a practice. It is a practice.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yes, it is. It's every day. And I will be the first one to tell you that I still, to this day, still have problems with taking compliments. I am getting better, right? But it's because, it's because of that we give. And so we put ourselves out there to give before we receive. So, I am being shown that there is somebody that is waiting to come into your life. Okay. It's going to be a really beautiful relationship, one that you have never really experienced before. But it all starts about the receiving piece of it. Okay. This is going to be okay. Thank you. So something else that your loved ones are showing is be very open-minded. Okay. They're showing me that the person that's going to come to you is not going to be anything or anybody like you expect. You have a vision of what you think that person should be, and it's not going to be like that. Okay? So you will have a tendency to shut that person out. Okay? There's the relationships that you've had in the past have been really tough, really harsh. This person's going to come around and bring love and loyalty and things that you are almost going to shy away from because you don't believe they exist.
Right.
So they're just saying, please be open to the people that walk into your life. Be in awareness of who comes into your life, because you will be amazed at the person that comes in, and it's not going to be who you think it's going to be. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Remind me again what your second question was.
Well, I own a business, and I would prefer to have more people in my business, and for
More
some
people.
reason, well, I'm a hairdresser,
Okay.
and I think my career is going well. Actually, it's a matter of having more stylists, giving somebody an opportunity to enjoy what I've created.
Right.
I'm kind of waiting for that, and it seems to be taking a little bit too long.
Yeah, they're showing me that it is taking a little while. So they're showing me some things that you can do. So when we come into this life, there are people that come along with us for the ride, so to speak, who sign up with us and say, yep, I'm going to help you do that in life, right? It's a matter of calling out to those souls energetically. And one of the ways that you can do that is to imagine yourself with your salon with the number of people that you would like to have in your salon, right? So,
Okay.
you know, so close your eyes and are you a visual person?
Yep.
Okay. So close your eyes, imagine your salon, and imagine every single station filled. Imagine the people laughing, talking, the energy of it being really good. So if you can hold that thought, the longer you can hold that thought, hold all of that information, that's when manifestation and creation happens. So if you can at least hold that thought for 17 seconds, and then if you can hold it for a minute. So at 17 seconds, your energy, that positive energy goes out to the universe and you say, I would like to have six stylists in my business. And wow, and just be grateful and thankful and be thinking about this throughout. I'm so grateful and thankful that I have 6 stylists, and wow, look at how the energy has shifted. Look at how positive this is. Look at all these people getting great haircuts and feeling fantastic when they walk out the door, right? Have a dialogue with yourself and the universe, because as you think these thoughts, you hold these thoughts. They go out into the universe and then they start creation. The longer you can hold that thought, up to 3 minutes, that's when your manifestation begins. That's when the creation and all the yumminess happens. Okay? So keep throwing out those positive energies. Act as if, when you're thinking about these things, act as if they are already there. Wow, look, I have 6 stations and they're full every single day. How awesome is that? How great is that? Talk in the respect that you already have it. Okay?
Yep.
Because it's there. It's there. It's the energy of it is like right there. You just need a little oomph to get through that.
Okay.
And I see that you're going to get that. It just may not be in the timing that you're hoping for, but it's coming. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with this evening?
I don't know. Do you see anything else? Because if you see something else, you can tell me all about it.
I am not getting anything right off. I can see that you have a lot of people, spirits, angels, guides, who are really backing you. So, if you were able to listen in on what I was saying before you got on the call, it's all about asking for help in the universe and saying, And again, this goes back to wanting people in your salon or meeting that right person and saying, I can't do this on my own. And so I'm calling upon the universe to help me. Help me fill those chairs. Help me find that perfect mate, right? It's about asking for help and calling in all the powers that be to help you do that.
Okay. I'm on it.
Awesome. I know you can do this.
Oh, yeah, I can. I have faith in myself. Absolutely. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. Have a wonderful evening.
And thank you so much for having me. And you also have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. I will. Next, we have Angie in Pennsylvania. Good evening, Angie, and welcome for Your Time to Shine.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. What can I help you with tonight?
I was kind of curious to see what kind of things that are just coming to you, to be honest. I've been kind of at like a flatline position in my life right now with, I don't know, I've just been like relaxing during this whole COVID thing. And it seems like I was just weeding out a lot of things that didn't belong in my life. So I just kind of was seeing if there was any guidance or anything that, I don't know.
Okay, Angie, perfect. So let me see what your loved ones have to say. I'm gonna it's gonna be just a couple minutes of silence here as I tune in, and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Angie. So what I'm being shown is it's basically like you are going through a growing and a shifting period in your life. I'm being shown it's like in every aspect of life, you're shifting and changing. And as you are shifting and changing and growing, it's actually at a pretty rapid pace, but it feels like you said, everything is flat. And I know that seems like kind of an oxymoron, and how can that really be? But they're showing me, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What they're showing me is that this growing and this shifting is happening pretty rapidly, but it's making you feel like you have this flatness, like nothing is happening, because it's all happening kind of internally. It's spiritually, it's in your higher self. But what it's doing is you're kind of like almost shedding your skin, so to speak, right? So that something new can come through, something new can rebirth. And that's kind of where you're sitting right now. It feels very heavy. I mean, I can imagine that you're having all of these feelings of everything just being very heavy, like maybe you're trudging through the mud, trying to get to the other side. And
yeah, I've been working.
Go ahead.
Oh, I've been working with a holistic therapist with this brain spotting technique to deal with past traumas. So maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm feeling like definitely there has something to do with that. I feel like that you're going to be taking some leaps and bounds here. It feels like, August, September, things are going to start shifting and changing, and you're going to be seeing some of those things release. I'm seeing some shifting and changing within your job. All good things. They might be small shifts and changes, but they're all for the better, to help you grow and to help you move through some of the other challenges. Okay, so that's kind of like that little first step. And I'm being shown that these things are going to be coming in little pieces, in little steps. And you could get frustrated with that because you want them to happen now. So they're asking you just to be patient because it's coming in little pieces at a time.
Okay.
I'm being shown that there's going to be some really big breakthroughs for you as well. So not only in these little pieces, there's going to be these little bursts, right? So during those little bursts, take advantage of that when the energy is really positive and moving forward with you and in flow. That's when you want to take action to take your next step, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And Angie, we are coming down to the last couple seconds of our show, so I want to thank you so much for calling in tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
All right, you too.
That does it for us. Another Thursday in the books. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight and found some good information on what I had to talk about this evening. Reach me over on my Facebook page at Julie YeagerWalker Medium or Your Time to Shine, or you can always find me on my website at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. I have some fantastic classes coming up to help those empaths out there. So check out my website and my Facebook pages. More to come. Have a great evening, everyone.